Welcome everyone to the seventh Sunday in the ordinary season of the church year. This Sunday we have a very difficult teaching given to us by our Lord Jesus Christ. Probably one of his hardest teachings and probably the teaching most ignored by most people. He tells us to love our enemies and to do good to those who hate us and to pray for those who abuse us. That's very difficult and very hard. And I think many of us fall short in doing that. And then we kind of sabotage his teaching by saying we have a right to self-defense. Well, I don't know that it comes from this passage of Jesus' gospel, but it seems that Jesus isn't talking here about self-defense, but rather praying for the enemies and praying for those who persecute you. Look at how we have difficulties following that teaching is not only between person to person interrelationships, but also state to state, government to government. We look at what's happening with Ukraine and Russia, even though those are Christian people, both countries, Christian countries, and yet, they can be killing each other and massacring one another with impunity, Same thing with the Hutus and the Tutsis, 95% Catholic tribes in Rwanda and in the Congo, and they don't have any trouble hacking each other to pieces with machetes. There can be incident after incident like that. Or like how Christians were fighting Christians in World War I and even World War II. In World War I, there's that famous remembrance of Christmas when the foxholes went silent and both the enemy, both sides, celebrated Christmas for a while. But when Christmas was over, back to killing each other. So we have a lot to learn as a people and a nation and as humanity itself in putting these teachings of our Lord into practice. Okay, announcements. Wow. On this coming Monday, the 24th of February, there'll be a meeting in the Corpus Christi room for all those interested in bringing communion to the homebound, to being homebound Eucharistic ministers. And it's also a meeting for all those who presently are homebound Eucharistic ministers, 6 p.m. Monday in the Corpus Christi room. The pre-revival meeting that was to be held February 22nd has been moved to March 8th at 2:30 p.m. in the parish hall. The Ladies' Guild of St. Joseph are selling religious items after the 8, 10, and 12 o'clock masses. The Knights of Columbus are offering two $1,000 scholarships for seniors in high school. The deadline is this coming Friday, February 28th. There's one scholarship for a girl and one for a boy. Applications can be picked up in the parish office. And finally, Father Cam is still in Canada. He's doing well. He's patiently waiting for his visa to be approved, and of course has no idea when that's going to happen. Procedures are taking a little bit longer now than they might have before, but we just need to be patient, and eventually we hope Father Cam will get the proper documentation to come back home here to us. All right, and now let us stand and pray together the Memorare prayer of St. Joseph.